guys, welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna get straight into it today. By the thumbnail you know what the set is gonna look like. Yeah, this was just a really simple, really easy set. I don't do many almond sets, to be honest. It's not a very popular shape, but when I do it, I love doing it. This is quite sped up, and I've taken out all the parts that are irrelevant, like the weighting and all of that stuff. But I've already pushed her cuticles back. Here I'm using the cuticle ball bit to push them back further and get rid of any dead skin. Also like to add, having long nail beds, you are at an advantage to everybody else, especially when it comes to be honest, only when it comes to doing your nails. It's just so much easier to do a set on someone that has long nail beds than someone that has short or medium nail beds. These, to me, I would consider as long nail beds. Mine are just like, I don't know, they're small, that I don't know how to explain them, but they vary. But this one is very consistent and it was super easy to work with, super easy. As you can see on the thumb, she had not an injury, but on her way here she sort of bumped it and it kind of broke. So I do go in and sort that out. I just cut the excess like I do on all of the nails, or some of them I filed them, some of them I cut them, and I just cut the part that is yeah, you can see here, I cut the part that is like cut in the middle, if that makes sense, because if you leave that there, that's just going to cause lifting and we don't want that. I was also very concerned because when I cut it, it was red, and I just kept asking her if it hurt. It didn't hurt, so yeah, we proceeded. Because if you leave that part there, that will definitely lift. Moisture will get under it. You probably will get a greenie, and yeah, then that thumb will be the odd one out, I guess. Here I'm just placing the forms. It's very important to place the forms on straight fingers. So if your client likes to, I don't know, just relax their hand to the side, you're not going to get it perfect. The numbers have to line up with the middle of the person's finger. That makes it so much easier to do a set, because if the form is wonky, you're going to put the nail on wonky regardless of how well you do nails. So this was super easy to put on. I don't know, I think it was definitely the nail bed. Like, it was just so easy to put on, and they were so snug. Like, there was no gaps. Like, it was just like perfect. But a few of them, you also have to be wary. When you put the forms on, it's not going to be tight, but when you put acrylic on top of the forms, because the acrylic is setting, it's going to make the form a bit tighter. So there's a few forms that I had to take off a bit earlier because of her discomfort, but it was fine. Literally after I took it off, it was fine. Here I'm using my Nail Perfection XO size 12 acrylic brush, and I'm also using Natural Beige by nails, because I think it just suits everyone, like it fits everybody. I was quite, not really unsure, but on this finger I used more beads than I did on the rest of the fingers. Her fingers were quite sweaty. Not sweaty, I think she used cream. They weren't sweaty, but yeah, so the forms were kind of moving around a little bit, and you'll notice that the two middle fingers, the ring finger and the middle finger, the form falls off, and then I put them back on afterwards. But yeah, I could have definitely done this nail in a 3 bead, with 3 beads, but I don't know why I chose to do it with more, but it always does, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as the nail looks the way the nail you want it to look, it doesn't matter how many beads you use. wouldn't say perfect, but it was like the best I've probably ever done, and it was just so easy. Like the acrylic today was just so smooth, or not today, that day. It was just so smooth, like it wasn't runny like it normally is. I just don't know. I don't know what changed, but like it was just so easy to do this, which is a blessing. I hope all of the sets are like that. I pick up not a dry bead, but it does have a bit of dry bits in it so that it's not falling everywhere. You always have to clean your brush, because if you're tapping it like this and the acrylic is sticking to your brush, that means you need to clean it. I start off by doing the tip, so I attach the acrylic to the natural nail and bring it down so that there is like there's no stress area. And then I go in with another bead, medium size, in the middle, and then I do the cuticle bead last, obviously. Well, no, some people do the cuticle bead first and move down, but I don't know about that, to be honest. If the nail is quite wide, I normally do a cuticle bead on one side and then another cuticle bead on another side. You'll be able to see that on this one. So yeah, I put it on the left side first, and then I do the right side after. There's quite a few different shots or different scenes, different clips of my application, because I thought it was great, so I just thought I might as well keep all of them in. I think I did I'm not sure if I did the whole of this hand, I can't remember, but then I did two on the other hand, no, 1, 2, I can't remember, we'll see, we shall see. But yeah, only because the application was just so good that I just thought I've got to show it. I've got to, because nobody can miss out on this. I've already posted a few of the videos, a few of these, like the short clips, on my Instagram and my TikTok is both at dno.nails. So if you can check those out if you want to, no pressure. But yeah, those are already up on there if you want to go see those. They're just quicker and yeah, with no speaking and some cool music. So I just wanted to jump in here and say I don't always bleed the bead out when I apply it, but it's actually just become a habit, because normally all the beads, well, not all of them, but I don't know why, the environment that I'm in, most of the beads are always very runny, so bleeding it out just helps with that and makes it a consistency that I actually can use or want to use. But here it helped because yeah, it just made it a nice consistency, something that is movable but not hard immediately as soon as I put it on. I'm not sure if I've done it with all of the beads, but I did do it with a lot of them. Change the angle a little bit because the other angle was overhead and I don't think I figured it out yet. It kept touching my head and like irritating me, so I moved it. But this is closer, so you can just, I don't know, see clearly. Especially when it's overhead, because I'm bending the finger down so that the acrylic runs down. You sometimes can't see clearly. Yeah. Application, no filing or anything. I'm gonna go in with my metal file just to get the sides really sharp. You can do this with a normal file, but I don't think it's thin enough to get in there. Yeah, you always sometimes miss like acrylic if you're using a normal file, I think. I'm using my 100 by 180 grit file that I got from Amazon, link down below. I use the 100 side because I just prefer it. It's coarser and it gets away the bulk. It makes it easier so I don't have to use my e-file as much, because the e-file is having an effect on my fingertips and my hands and I'm not happy with it, so I'll try and use it less and less. So I just go down the sides. I try and make it straight. I don't want, even though it's an almond and it's supposed to curve when you look at it from the top, I don't want it to curve from the side. I want it to be straight, which is hard to do because it's curved from the top. But yeah, the shaping on this was quite nice and quite easy, because when you get your application, I'm not gonna say perfect again, I'm joking, oh my god. When you get your application the way you want it and smooth, it's so much easier to file. You don't have to do as much. Yeah, this happens mostly when you do like a clear layer. So if you were to encapsulate something, it's normally very, very smooth, so you hardly have to file. don't actually know what this bit is called. It normally comes with, like, if you buy an e-file, or if you buy what else is it? If you buy an LED lamp or something like that on Amazon, it normally comes in one of those sets. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, but I thought I'd use this instead of my ceramic bit because I realised this is quite smoothing. It can take off bulk, but is also very smoothing, so I would prefer to use this instead of the ceramic bit for this set specifically, because I didn't want any dents. I wanted like a smooth surface, like to the eye and to the touch, because I wanted this one to be great. I don't know why, it was just, I wanted it to be really good. So yeah, this bit was perfect for that. I do go in with a white buffing block after this, just to get rid of any of the scratches that may be on the nail. Here I'm using gel residue wipe-off solution just to get any of the dust out of the nails. It just makes it look so much nicer. It makes it ready. But yeah, here is after filing and buffing and ready for the design. I couldn't tell you the names of these colors, but because I've bought so many separately, and they come in sets, so all on Amazon, but I shall link all of them, all the ones I used, down below. But this is just a very random design, so you do random bubbles, scribbles, lines, do random lines on the nails, and fill it in with the color that you want. Obviously, I'm not sure if I do all of them on this in this video, but yeah, we use different colors for this set. We kind of, the inspo that we had, we kind of wanted to copy it, but make it a bit different. At first she wanted some like earthy tones like green, brown, but as soon as she saw the picture, she was like, yeah, I want it. So I did it for her. You're going to do this on all the nails. Make sure that the blobs, circles, are random. Just so it makes each nail different. after curing, you use whatever colour you picked to add the lines onto this. So on the other hand, we kind of wanted to make it a bit different. So on this finger, the orange is the main colour, and the white is the lines. But on the other hand, we did the white is the main colour and the orange is the lines. You'll see in a bit when I'm finished. But yeah, just wanted to make it different, so it just didn't look the same as the other hand and the exact same as the picture. After that, we go in with a top coat. I think the inspo picture had matte top coat on it, which it still looks good, but we wanted it to be shiny. To make sure you cap the entire design, because otherwise your gel will chip. It definitely will. I did a design on my hand, and literally I think the next day I didn't cap it properly. The next day it just was all chipping. So you have to make sure you do that just to preserve the design, so that they don't have to come in as soon. Now I'm just going in with some cuticle oil and the design is done, or the set is done. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, because I enjoyed doing this. They look so pretty, like they suit her hands so well. But yeah, if you like this, please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one.